You're a leader, but you're also an introvert, and this is making your life difficult. Communication is a key part of your role, but speaking to large groups of people, or even one person, is extremely challenging for you. People are looking to you for leadership, but your fear of communicating with others is overwhelming you. Stop worrying, because I have some advice that will help all of you introvert leaders become better communicators. I'm Hector Wong, and I help current and future leaders overcome obstacles that are holding them back from their future success. To stay up to date with my latest videos and helpful tips, make sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button. There's a false stereotype that all leaders are extroverts. People think that these individuals are outgoing and charismatic. They're supposed to be very comfortable around people and can speak to them without any issues. But many leaders identify themselves as introverts. Common characteristics of introverts include listening first before speaking and thinking before acting. But their weaker social skills may result in a lack of self-confidence when it comes to communicating with other people, specifically when it comes to speaking. This gap can especially hinder leaders who are expected to interact with people constantly. They need to be able to speak to individuals as well as groups of people. These include dealing with employees, customers, and various groups of people. This can make things hard for them, but it's not the end of the world. Here are some tips to help introverts improve their communication. Be prepared. For any type of planned engagement, learn as much about the context of the situation and the people you'll be speaking with. You can use this information to prepare notes in regards to things you want to say, topics you want to cover, or items you want to avoid. To help you do your research, some ideas include pre-meeting documents, speaking with other people, or remembering past interactions as frames of reference. Practice in advance. Work on being comfortable being uncomfortable in a safe environment. Find groups of people you feel safe in or people you trust to practice your communication with. Just like everything else, the more you practice, the better you become. Practicing in a safe space will build your confidence and help you get used to being in situations where you have to communicate with others. And lastly, get feedback. You don't know how you're doing unless you get constructive feedback from another person. This feedback should come from people you trust. You need to be able to identify both what you did well and what you need to work on. You may feel hurt by what they tell you, but you cannot improve without unbiased feedback that you can act upon. In this day and age, we have many digital tools to help us communicate with others. But for leaders to communicate effectively, digital tools should be used as complements to direct face-to-face communication. Direct communication is vital because it is the most effective method to build trust and strengthen culture among groups and teams. Even though you may be an introvert, you shouldn't be intimidated by having to communicate with other people. Instead, follow my tips and embrace direct communication as an effective skill you need to have.